offender, right, convicted death row inmate. And I said, I'm now the director of education, and I'm the person responsible for the act that sent me to prison, but I'm not the act. I'm so much better than that. And we have to preach that in a way that changes the narrative. And that's what I do on a daily basis, is I go out and I push it into dangerous one-sided narrative, which is the prosecutors have the moral ground because they are defending the people. And I said they're hypocrites because I'm the people.
There you go.
You know, and so how are you defending the people? You're defending a disposition, right? So anyway, like, I love this and I appreciate it, and I'm gonna show up when I have the capacity to show up,
Right.
because I think it's a lie to say I'm just gonna show up.
That's right.
So anyway, I will.
We're recording everybody, that's all.
I thought maybe somebody was on here. And I actually do know that guy right there.
He looked like you, man.
Yeah, look like me. But hi, everybody. My name is Candia Milton. I'm with dream.org. And I'm the guy that reached out to. Am I supposed to? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm the cat that reached out to Celia and Avalon with regards to the Equal Act. And I thank everyone who one was familiar with it and was able to sign on to a letter urging Senator Durbin, Chairman Durbin, to put the Equal Act, schedule it for a committee vote. What I didn't mention in the press conference is that once this bill passed, it will impact 8,000 people. 8,000 people will return home to their families. We know that number, as significant as it sounds, it's not significant enough. However, it's progress. And so we continue our effort. And if it's any indication of the power of Illinois and the impact that you can have, I think that we can take this a long way. I mean, your senator is the chairman, and he needs to hear and know that there's a sense of urgency in Illinois to move criminal justice reform. Yes, he's been strong, but sometimes he needs to be pushed. A lot of times he needs to be pushed, and right about now is the right time to push him. So I want to just thank all of you for your signing on to the letter, but also want to thank you in advance because, as was mentioned, it's important for us to stay at the table together to advance criminal justice reform.
Amen, amen. We appreciate you. I'll be on this courtesy.
You don't have to say that. It is my expression of gratitude, and it's a small down payment on what you are doing to help advance federal policies, and so I thank you. But also have to run to a meeting, so if that's okay. Okay, I feel bad.
We understand. All right, I got a spot. I got it.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, everybody. For most of you guys know me. For those that don't, my name is Celia Colon. You could use CC as my initials. CEO and founder of God Giving Others Dreams, where we support people coming home, but focus on women. There's not enough being done for women and families, especially family reunification. I am a student teacher. That's what I call myself. I'm a student of the world, but I'm also a teacher. And for me, it's about just making an impact and letting our brothers and sisters, especially the ones that are still inside, that need, that push, that confidence, that faith, to know that people are out here fighting for them and that they have everything that they need inside of them and by the grace of God to fight for their freedom. I always say that this fight is a fight not just for us, but it's for our families, it's for our communities, it's for our nation. It's time for things to change. We're no longer going to accept what has been given to us as law, because we know those laws are just harmful policies that they put in place to keep us in control. But we are God's people. We're God's chosen people. We were all put through very, very extraordinary circumstances to do extraordinary work. So I'm honored to stand along each one of you to do this work, because I know that we're going to get tired one day. I know Betty Lee's ready to pass the baton. We get tired, and this work is not just for us. This is for generations to come. So this isn't just what we do today. Everything we do today is for the generations to come. We're protecting our innocent children who are attached to us and are also barred from having the pursuit of happiness because of our convictions. Our children shouldn't be wearing our numbers and paying with their innocent lives for a mistake that they didn't even make. So for me, this is personal. I want my grandkids and my great-grandkids to have every opportunity in the world. And I don't want it to be taken from them because their grandma or their mother was a formerly incarcerated person. That should no longer exist. I already gave my life to the prison system. I grew up in prison. You know, like now my life belongs to me and I know I can create it, but I couldn't do that without the strength and the support of all of you guys. So I just want to say I love y'all. Thank you. Okay. You know, he got me holding this phone. He got me holding this phone.
She holding the phone because she's special. It's a family affair. Y'all know what family mean. I just was talking to a young man that's getting up leaving. Family is F-A-M-I-L-Y. Father, mother, I love you. Just as denial is D-I-N-A-L. Didn't even know I am lying. But we're going to bring it together on a formative group and a formative level. Lionel always saying I'm his son. I breached the prisons in 69 and 70 when there was over 2 buildings, the Bridewell and the county jail. I seen them build the complex. I seen them build us in, just like the projects. We went to school, and if you finish your science project, what did you do? You threw it away? So how did we stay in the projects and never knew that they was going to throw that away? They play on us with words. We just have to bring ourselves together. In the Quran and the Bible, it says, God, the creator, takes care of my people. How they reverse that? We got to pay attention. You pay with your life or you pay with your time, but you must pay attention. Simple is as simple does. That's why they say keep it simple, stupid. You're only talking to yourself. The unity of this table and the people that's at the table, don't let them separate you with name, colors, or culture. The Creator said, my people, we all His people. We have to stay unified, stay together, we stay strong. Unity stands for something. The reason they took a lot of structure off the street, because it stood for something.
That's right.
Those young men, you couldn't rape no young lady or mess with no children. You would call the police yourself or go turn yourself into the police. We policed ourselves, just like in jail. You don't run to the guard.
That's right.
You run to the clique. We pay attention to things now. Television, that tells you a lot. They had the teledrums in Africa. Then they came up with the television. And they came with the telephone. Now you got the telehome. Now we tell on each other. See, I was around when Benny Lee was a little young man. All of us, well, you know, I dropped a lot of lyrics because I was on, you know, a radio host. I don't know a lot of unified and slick click names and all that. All I know is when we stick together we stand, divided we fall.
That's right.
If they can divide us with just a little conversation, we're already done. But when you got a group like this, you somebody to be reckoned with because it's unity. She just called me and I come. I follow the spirit. I don't follow Red Ross. Red Ross got a life sentence. I don't follow that dude no more. I left him in Elk, federal penitentiary. I follow the spirit. The spirit say be here, I be here. She called me and sent me stuff to events in the night. Not the 2 days of like y'all might get a week ahead of time, the night. And the Creator make a way because it's a program, it's a schedule, it's real. Now y'all might not know it. I'm 71 years old. I just made 71 March the 30th. That's 17 backwards. A lot of people don't move like that and get to talk like that. I thank the Creator for that. I got 27 children, 17 girls, 10 boys, 15 baby mamas. I was a superstar basketball player. I was a hooligan. I put people in the trunk. I didn't really know all the familiar things I do now. Like you was talking about the computers. I can turn one when I came home. I got in a class at Kennedy King and won a computer from Obama's little old get together, little old mess up hookup. So we just have to look and pay attention to things that they're doing that we don't pay attention to. They play with PlayStations. We play with PlayStations. They play with space stations. We have to get out the mustard and catch up. Right.
That's right.
Keep it simple. Y'all can come on my radio show anytime. It's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have one on Sunday when I'm in Hammond, and I do a TV Roku show with Orion. It's the different things that we come together on and talk about the same thing together. Don't be talking about the cat and I'm talking about the moon. We have to pay attention to each other, stay on the same page. That's how you write an essay. When I learned how to write an essay, I learned how to live my life. It's simple. Those lines out there in the parking lot, you park in between them. When you're driving down the street, you ride in your lane. If you get out your lane, what happens? You get run over. It's the same thing in life. Keep it simple, stupid. You're only talking to yourself. Thank y'all for listening. Love you. I'll be with you every time you come.
Right, that's right, that's right. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Okay, here you go. I gave it to him.
I'm Kevin Brown, and I'm a reentry coach, and also a reentry coach / case manager for NAPI, the National Alliance for the Empowerment of the Formerly Incarcerated. I didn't get a chance to attend the news conference, and my mentor, Benny, we get a chance to, and I was thinking a little while I was sitting right here, I said, I'm blessed to be able to go into prison, right? And I never thought I'd be saying I'm blessed to be able to go. I'm even more blessed to walk right back up out of there, right? And so I was talking to Benny. He said, we're going to a news conference. And he said, well, I'm going to the news conference. You're going to have to go to the other program. I said, but I want to go to the news conference, right? But I didn't get to go to the news conference, but I still got a chance to interact with these powerful people, right? Because I'm blessed to be able to interact with some powerful people like this that I'm surrounding myself in. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to sit back and absorb more than talk, right? Because I say I'm going to make it a habit of absorbing more than I talk, and just listen to these introductions that that you guys are about to give, So that's all I got.
Amen.
Right. How's everybody? My name is David McCall. I am workforce developer for Bridge to Freedom, where Mika Battle is the president and founder. Also leadership counselor for Live Free Illinois, and also with Fully Free, my good friends over here. I'm just really glad to be in the room, in the space. This is, I realized on the last trip that I was on coming from Oklahoma that we are large in numbers, and I just love this atmosphere, and I'm ready to work any place that I can. Got a lot of stuff in my background, been out for 14 years now, running a business, a moving company, amongst the other things, a business, fashion line and that kind of thing. But this advocacy work is where I want to be, where my heart is. And so I'm just glad to be in the space and meet new faces. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
For those that don't know me, I'm Minister Lonell Muhammad. I'm a member of the Nation of Islam under the leadership and direction of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I also work for TRS, Transforming Reentry Service, Men and Women in Prison Ministry. I'm the communication specialist for TRS, Transforming Reentry Service. TRS has the largest mailing list of incarcerated brothers and sisters in the country. I write over 1,500 letters every 30 days. Why do we do that? Because it's important for what we do outside to be connected to those brothers and sisters on the inside.
There you go.
No matter what our organization is, no matter what our group is, no matter what we're doing, if we're not connected to those brothers and sisters on the inside,
right.
then we do a disservice to them.
Absolutely.
I'm in total agreement with Benny Lee. Benny Lee is also a mentor of mine. I'm a part of NAP. It's important for us to come under one banner. Why? Because like Benny Lee said, many of us are going to fall off. Many of us are going to go our separate ways. But under that banner, we don't only have a format and a foundation, but those that come behind us have some place to fit in.
Right.
And then they can serve the overall purpose. Not have various different organizations, but come under one banner to serve the needs of those that are formerly incarcerated and those that are still incarcerated. We must never, ever forget our brothers and sisters behind those walls. Because when we forget them, then our fight is in vain.
That's right. Come on.
We serve no purpose if we forget them.
That's right.
And believe it or not, for all of us that's here, let's fall up under one banner, like Benny Lee says. Why? Because that's going to serve the good of what we do. And then with us who are getting older, for us that's 60 and older, when we get older and we do decide to fall off, we got something to leave to those that's coming behind us to keep the fight going on. Because those that came before us died for us to be here. And we're walking in their shoes. And if we're going to walk in their shoes, let us give those that are coming behind us some shoes to fit that will serve the benefit of the whole. Thank you. You're welcome, my brother.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Julia Ramirez. First and foremost, I am Shelly's partner.
We have a big event today. Brother O is coming back on from Chicago. It's a big event going on down in Chicago. It's the Independence Day for returning citizens in Chicago, Illinois. And this is a live presentation going on at this time in Chicago. We wanted to give you some real live footage of people talking. It's amazing, Brother O, with the testimonies of people coming on today. They're going on for the Independence Day of returning citizens, bro. Oh, tell us what this means to Chicago, man. What it really means going on, Brother O.
Well, yeah, we got everybody here that's either been system impacted.
We can hear you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. The alderwoman was talking. I wish you would have been able to catch that. She was just talking. So, yeah, bring in the other phone as well. I was waiting for you to bring me back in.
Okay. We can go back to her. Oh, but tell us about this event, Independence Day for returning citizens. Give us an update, Brother. Oh, what's going on?
Oh yeah, so we just have today is officially the Independence Day for returning citizens here in Illinois. It's official, and you just got people here who are either been impacted by the system or people who are advocates for prison reform and so forth, right? Higher ed and prisons. Just a lot of people here that's been doing the work. And they're talking about their experience and what it means to them to be free and to continue to fight for their rights.
Wow. Yeah, so it's amazing. Oh, you can bring us back in if you want to bring the some of the other speakers on.
All right, yeah. And bring I'm gonna hand this to them and then I'm gonna move from there.
Okay. Hey everybody, we give you an update on PIC TV Network. Independence Day for returning citizens. Many people who have been incarcerated and came back out of prison. Now they're doing amazing things. And this is why we have the show on today, PIC TV Network. Thank God for blessing me much more than I deserve. These are people who are speaking from Chicago, Illinois, live PIC TV Network footage. Brother O is our Prison Freedom Channel TV host. He's on live in Chicago. And we want everybody to continue to support the PIC TV Network, our shows and programs here. This is major for us, our network, to have a live presentation to keep you updated on what's going on around the world. So as we show you this footage today, it's amazing that people are watching from all over the world on the PIC TV Network. Again, this is a big breaking news segment for Independence Day, folks. Independence Day for returning citizens. Yeah. And again, we're beaming it in from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, to Chicago, Illinois. I want to say thank you again for watching the PIC TV Network. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go nowhere. We got some more footage to show you on the PIC TV network. We'll be right back after this. Hey everybody, we're right back here at PIC TV Network. We were on a commercial break. I want to go back into Atlanta, down in Chicago, Illinois, to let you know what's going on down there with the big event today, PIC TV Network special presentation. On today is a big day in history because we are a part of the Independence Day for returning citizens. We're beaming it live from Chicago. Brother O is going to bring back on some speakers down at this major event. Let me get Brother O back on. Brother O, we're still there. Want to thank you, man. You can turn the cam back on. You can bring it back on the people who are speaking so we can hear some more presentations. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Somebody's in the middle right now. I want to wait until she's done. I don't want to.
Okay. Give us an update on Brother O. Give us an update on what's going on with this Independence Day for returning citizens. Tell us again what's going on, Brother O.
Oh, like I said, just everybody's here who's been impacted by incarceration, some form or another, whether it's a family member or they've been incarcerated themselves. You know, they're here to celebrate their freedom, but also coming together to continue the fight to obtain our rights. You know, it's still a long fight, still a long way. So I can't talk too loud because I don't want to.
You sound good. You sound good. Oh, you sound good.
Yeah, out the speakers. So you could put the other device in it. So then I can hand this one over, and then I'll.
Amen. So folks, we'll give you an update on what's going on. PIC TV Network special presentation today, live from Chicago. Brother O is there. He just wanted to beam in everybody today so you can be a part of this special day in history. You know, those who are watching from Washington, D.C., anywhere around the world, this is a special day in history where we are on our PIC TV network. Wanted to show you guys, everybody around the world, about what's going on in Chicago today and how we can get involved with the programs and shows there in Chicago. Wanted to bring everybody in to let you know we appreciate your time. We appreciate you being a part of what we're doing here. And yeah, tell somebody PIC TV Network, our special presentation is on today. And those who are watching, I want to thank you. Everybody today, you are so special to what we're doing on the PIC TV Network. You know, we have so many shows and programs that we have on our network, and we want you to know we couldn't do this without you. We need everybody who's watching right now to continue to support the PIC TV Network, our shows and programs that's on Roku TV. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go nowhere. We got going to beam it back in from Chicago, Illinois in just a minute. So thank you again for watching. We coming in PIC TV Network special presentation. My name is David Evans from Washington, D.C. We have this special presentation today. We are beaming it in from Chicago, Illinois. It's a big day, Independence Day for returning citizens in Chicago, Illinois today. And we are so excited that Brother O, he's talking at the table live from Chicago with other guests coming on. We're getting ready to bring some more guests on. It's a big day. Again, it's the Independence Day for returning citizens. And we're here live from Washington, D.C., beaming it all the way to Chicago, Illinois with Brother O. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Brother O is going to give us an update on the show today, Brother O. I'm so happy, man. You beaming us in, giving us information. I know you got some more speakers there. We're excited about you. Showing us this footage.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. We have another one of the brothers talking right now. I'll try to wait till they go to the next speaker before I hand over the device to him, so then everyone can know the work that he's doing. The next person to be Javier.
Okay, thank you, Brother O. Yeah, folks, this is a major day in history for us. This is big for us. This is big for the PIC TV network. Again, we're beaming it in from Washington, D.C. It's called the Independence Day for returning citizens. Many people who have been incarcerated, they're coming out with a new vision. They're coming out with a new attitude. Many people who've been in prison, they're coming out ready to do some amazing. He's about to bring some more people on the screen to talk at this event. It's at a place in Chicago, folks. Table talk, around talking. It's one of the brothers coming on there.
Oh, I gotta put this in here. Okay. Well, first, thank you everyone for coming today. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here. 4th of July holiday. You know, our families are missing us. They're like, hey, when you coming home? So I'm sure everybody get a text. Get your butt home. Sometimes you gotta burn bridges because your enemies can't swim.
Right. Come on now, say that. Say it.
And another thing is that everybody don't deserve a seat at this table.
That's right.
So like Benny Lee said, he's seen a whole lot of people come and go. Them that gone really don't need to be here. This is not a race. This is a marathon. So you got to get ready.
Come on.
We don't win unless we all in. Right? And this chant, all of us or none. I'm real serious about that shit.
That's right. That's right.
So if you're saying that out your mouth, I'm gonna hold it to your chest. If you're saying all of us or none, then it has to be all of us or none.
Right.
Right? So that's that movement right there. We have to be together. We just can't. We can't. Celia can't do it by herself. Celia got my first job when I came out of jail with Chicago Boats. I ain't know Celia from nothing. Right? So I would be so wrong if I walked away from that. I would be so wrong if I walked away from that compassionate release. Because I'm supposed to still be in jail, like a bunch of us still supposed to be there according to them.
Right.
But we're here though.
Yeah.
So you have to do what's your turn to do. Benny, you carry that torch for way too long, Papa. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you light everybody on fire with it. They ain't listening to you, light their ass on fire with it.
Come on now.
That's the only way we're gonna move forward if we stay together. So Javier Reyes, Chance to Change, Aurora, Maria Garza, my business partner, she ain't here, but she here. No, you stay together.
So I planned on cheating. I didn't want to say my name, my pronouns, and the organization I work for. I got out of there. But all y'all spoke so great. Even the cameraman spoke so greatly. So I got to give y'all something. And you got to burn bridges because your enemies can't swim. I love that. I love that. So like 2 years ago, you couldn't have never paid me to believe that I would be doing this work. And so, because I was released in July 7th 2 years ago, and July 7th of this year will make 2 years of me being released. So for the past 22 months, I've been doing this work my whole time being out of prison. I got started through Charles Perry. Some of you all know Charles Perry. And it was through the journey of Charles Perry that I met Gregory Chambers. And Gregory Chambers put me on a platform that led me to meet Avalon, and I'm a member of the Illinois Alliance of Reentry and Justice. I met Ronaldo, and I'm an ambassador. And through that program, I'm learning how to effectively share my story
So as we doing this work, my voice can matter. My voice can affect change because it's very important that we step up and do this work. I have to agree with Angel. This is like therapy for me. So I appreciate every time I'm in these spaces with you all because it just helps me build who I am. Because if it wasn't for this work, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I did 2 prison sentences, and after my first prison sentence, I went right back to doing the same thing after 15 months of trying to do the right thing. And so now that I'm in this work, I'm focused and I have purpose. And like somebody was mentioned, we was in Oklahoma City a few months ago for the Clean Slate Initiative. And so I'm just.
I'm like, oh.
I heard horror stories about that place. But and so the Clean Slate Initiative is one of my big objectives to help get on the initiative to push that through among so many other things. Because as I'm sitting there and I'm seeing all these other states, they pushing this initiative to get Clean Slate passed. I think it's time for us, like Benelli and others, we got to come together and get this initiative passed because we need a clean slate in Illinois, among so much other things. And I just appreciate being in this space with you all, among you great leaders. And I just like being a soldier, doing the work you need me to do. So I'm happy to be here. And if you need me, just call me. I'm there.
How's everybody doing? I am so happy to be here. I actually believe, and I was listening to everybody speak, and I believed I found a home. I believe that I'm on the right team. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. When I started off on my life's journey to a profession, I joined the Chicago Police Department. And I thought I was in the right place then. I wasn't in the right place. Now, when I was at the press conference, I talked about being the architect of my destiny. I thought I was the architect of my destiny. I was not the architect of my destiny. My higher power was the architect of my destiny. And my higher power told me, I don't want you policing and locking up my brothers and my sisters.
There you go.
I don't want you putting my brothers and sisters in departments of correction and forgetting about them and making laws to keep them in the Department of Corrections, which is what I intended to do. So what happened was I found a new destiny. And in that new destiny, I ended up going to the Department of Corrections. And when I was in the Department of Corrections, I met a lot of brothers and sisters, good brothers and sisters who were out there fighting to come back home. And when I sat down with them in the law libraries with them, and I sat down with them in the dietaries with them, and I was cellmates with them, I said, you know what? These are my true brothers. These are the people who I need to fight for and fight with. And so I committed then and there that from this day forward, and for the rest of my life, I am going to fight to reform the criminal justice system, to reform policing, to reform the Department of Corrections, to reform social justice. And I will do that until I draw my last breath. And I'm here with 3 of my brothers. This brother here, I met in Logan Correctional Center, and he's been my brother ever since. That brother there, I've been knowing that brother for over 30 years. I met him in 1993 when I went to the Sheridan Correctional Center. And that's where I met this brother, and I've been knowing him for over 30 years. And I love this brother, and he is one of my leaders. And this brother here, I met him at the Logan Correctional Center. And I got them on the team doing this work because it's all of us or none of us. See, now I want to say this.
Hey everybody, watching a special presentation here today. It's beaming in from Chicago, Illinois, and we're excited about the Independence Day for returning citizens. I'm excited to see these brothers talking about Independence Day for returning citizens, Brother O. Yeah, we wanted to say again, thank you, for bringing these brothers on, letting them do their presentation today. It's amazing how, just being in an atmosphere with people who've been through what you've been through, and a lot of these brothers and sisters have been incarcerated in prison, and they're coming out for the betterment of society and the betterment of community. And I'm so happy the PIC TV network, along with Brother O from Chicago, is recording this live. It's Independent Day for Returning Citizens. Talk at the Table from Chicago. A lot of beautiful guests are there, and a lot of brothers who are there in prison and getting Brother O back on. A lot of brothers who are just telling their story, you know, and coming out with a better view of life, being more productive in the community, and sharing with the world, you know, what they are doing to make the world a better place. And this is why we created the Prison Freedom Show, for moments like this, for the people in the world to see that there are people who've been in the system and been in prison, and they have a new lease on life. They're turning their life around and doing positive things in the world. And that's why when we created the Prison Freedom Channel, again, this is the opportunity for people to share their story and what they're doing. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. You know, Brother O, you did an amazing job bringing them in, getting us to know what's going on in this big day. You know, this is a big day in history, Independence Day for returning citizens. It's major, it's big, it's great, you know, for us to see, for the PIC TV network world to see. And I want to thank again all of you who've been watching us, and the speakers who are presenting today. Amazing time. We're going to go to a commercial break, and want to thank you again for tuning in to the PIC TV network special presentation today. My name is David Evans. Thank you for your time. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everyone, this is big. I want everyone to download the PIC TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing PIC TV fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up PIC TV. Boom!
They say your eyes are the windows to the soul. They're also the windows to your health, because they let eye doctors see what's going on inside. Think about this. A comprehensive eye exam can be an early detector of serious health problems, like high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Shouldn't you see your eye doctor yearly? Go to thinkaboutyoureyes.com to learn more, and for a list of local eye doctors. It could help save more than your vision.
This is a plea to our brothers to stop killing one another. This is to the powers that be. I want you to realize we're part of God's family. We can no longer ignore what's happening in the streets. I can't walk down the street without you harassing me. I'm doing nothing wrong. Why do you need to see my ID? You walk in my shoes, you wouldn't treat me the way you do. A little empathy, and you see I'm not your enemy, yeah. You are my brother. All I'm saying, from a different mother. I don't want no trouble, my sister. No, no. From a different miss. The sin that I'm in makes you hate me from within. Do my dress make you scared? Why you feel I should be dead? I don't have a gun, it's just my phone. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to make it home. Oh, you are my brother. All I'm saying, from a different mother. I don't want no trouble. You are my sister. Oh, from a different miss. Don't kill me.
Thank you. You made it to the end of another show on the PIC TV network. This was a special presentation today, live from Chicago, Illinois, from Washington, D.C. to Chicago, Illinois. My name is David Evans, your host of the PIC TV network. We're so happy again for all of you who tuned in today. It's a blessing to have people like you on PIC TV network to support our shows and programs as we do what we do. Now, again, don't forget, this was a special show. You can look at the repeat on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter. It's Chicago. It's called Independence Day for Returning Citizens. Many people who've been incarcerated, now they're coming out. And this is the Independence Day for Returning Citizens, telling their stories. This is why we created the Prison Freedom Show on the PIC TV network, live from Washington, D.C., all the way to Chicago, Illinois. I want to thank you for listening to the Table Talk live from Chicago with people who were incarcerated. I want to thank Brother O from Chicago for being the person who brought it from the Canberra to everybody around the world, you know, on PIC TV network. I'm excited about our shows and programs. You can support the PIC TV network. Go to QR code right up there, give a donation, give a gift to support the PIC TV network. Our shows and programs are on right now. And you can watch again this program on Roku, on Facebook, the PIC TV network, YouTube, the PIC TV network, Twitter, the PIC TV network, Twitch, the PIC TV network. We are on your television screen, folks. So we're excited about PIC TV. It's the place to be. This is David Evans. Thank you for your time. We'll see you next time on the PIC TV network. Thank you is our word of love for today. God bless you until we meet again is our prayers from PIC TV. We are the place to be. Thank you.
Like a radio song, been on repeat. Scratch a record up, a broken melody. Let's put it on a shelf, put it away. Move on to something else. I don't wanna stay. On and on, we cycle through. I told myself I just wanna move on to something new.
Paint a picture of canvas covered in dreams, and it turns out looking like something that you've already seen. Stuck in a rut, but keep the wheels spinning. Turn around and around, but never back to the beginning. Need a fresh start, fresh car, saw that coming from afar. Always need the same thing, just how monotonous we are. Whether we stealing it or feeling it, there's something so appealing in having what's been done before. What's the deal with it? Is anything ever satisfactory? Even though I grind to know that I'm not what I could be. Is there enough time to tell me what the hell's happening? It feels like our lives are only half of what they could be.
Like a radio song, been on repeat. Scratch a record up, a broken melody. Let's put it on a shelf, put it away. Move on to something else. I don't wanna stay. On and on, we cycle through. I told myself I just wanna move on to something new.
Can this song even be original? Let's just get to the point of what I'm saying. Has it said that am I just here making noise? Do I even have the choice to break free and make me who I wanna be? Well, maybe, but lately I don't got the energy. Let me tell you what's better. See, I wallow in self-pity, and that's seeming to be greatly a part of why I don't know, why I don't grow. Nothing strange, and if our minds just behaving the same, so we get the same things that we've always gotten.